is the Worst Mind podcast. On Monday was the first Monday in May. We all know what happens in the first Monday in May. Do you know what's do you know what's been going on? I have been anticipating the Mets this year for a couple of weeks, and at first I thought that I would like just watch it and I thought I would just like get the looks the morning after I wake up. I thought I would not stay up tonight because I think I said last year I was not gonna stay up. I thought I think I said last year that that was my last year staying up. I think I'm gonna make it a tradition, staying up every first Monday in May. It starts at like 11 where I live and till 2. So that's what I did. I stayed from 11 till like 3-ish because I was really excited from like every single thing I saw. I was like excited from like most people's looks. Um, my favorite look was the Gigi Hadid's look. I was contemplating like what I was gonna say in this episode, and I wanted to say Beyonce, but when I saw Gigi Hadid's like outfit, I I went blank. Emma Chamberlain's look was really good, but Gigi Hadid's outfit, when I saw it, I went blank. I literally like I I was lost. I yeah, like exactly how I feel right now. I'm like imagining the dress and like with the bloomers underneath. I want to tell you what happened on Thursday. I was at my auntie's house when we were talking, and then we were talking about Mucha. I can't pronounce her name, but we were talking about Mucha. Mucha, if you don't know who Mucha is the creative director of Prada, and she's the also the creative director of Miu Miu. If you don't know what any of what I just said is, this podcast episode is not for you. And Mucha like designs Prada with Ralph Simmons. Every single person who's into fashion knows that. Um, but that's not like I don't know. We're talking about me like Miucha and Gigi was wearing Miu Miu, and it just looks really cool. I thought it was like a really cool outfit. I thought for sure like nobody could like beat Gigi because Gigi's outfit was super simple and like super timeless. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen like a lot of people talk about other people's like outfits that are not good. I'm not doing that in this week's episode because I don't see the need to like talk bad about what I don't like. Like if I don't like it, I'm not gonna talk about it. Um, because I also like I think we forget to like realize that these people are like I think to be photographed by a complete stranger is the most vulnerable thing you could possibly do. What if that stranger hates you and like all the photos they're trying to take of you is like horrible photos? I don't care if you're a celebrity. I know for a fact that there are some people, if they ever say I should take their photos, I will only take bad photos of them because I don't like them. So that's what I'm trying to say. And those celebrities would have a lot of haters. So I'm not gonna talk bad about anybody's outfit. Obviously, the biggest person we're all awaiting on that Monday was like Beyonce.
Mother.
Beyonce came in with blue, and Jay. They looked really amazing, in my opinion. I think B looked good. I did not hate the outfit at all. I liked the way it looked. It looked.
Mother.
I don't know. It was really good. This is, in my opinion, it was like really good. I said I was not gonna like talk bad about anybody, but like I have to like talk bad about these two people. There were these two people, they were Indian. I think they're royalty. I don't care. Their outfit was terrible because it looked really lazy. Shoot me, like shoot me. It just looks lazy. I think if you're Indian, wearing the sari to like the Met is crazy. It's really disrespectful. I don't care if these people are royalty. Like, I really do not care. Like, it just felt lackluster. I feel if you're gonna do something, make the sari like a statement and don't just wear like a random sari. I don't care if it's like, I know I saw the interview when she was like, oh, it's like blah blah blah, but like, it looked lazy. Like, someone who doesn't did not get to like see that interview and just saw the photos, it would look like you just picked that out of your closet. It was really lazy to me. But I love the Indians. But no, truly, there are a lot of Indian people's looks I liked. The girl, the Chanel girl, the girl that was wearing like the shirt and like trousers that Achibala Zedra like made her outfits. She looks really good. Gracie Abrams looked amazing. Gracie Abrams looked scrumptious. Tate McRae, y'all. Tate McRae looked like a god, in my opinion. Tate McRae looked really good. I'm trying to think. Hudson Williams looked really good. I loved Hudson's darefuness. I don't think that's a word, but I just loved Hudson's look. I think I have a bias for Hudson because I don't hate Connor, but I'm the Hudson boy. I'm a Hudson boy. There are a lot of cool looks at the Mets this year. Like I didn't think a lot of people dressed terribly. Aside from those Indian people, I don't have a problem with like Indian people in general. I have a problem with like lazy people who are rich and can buy everything. I hated. Okay, yes, I was not gonna say I hate. I knew I said I wasn't gonna talk about any looks I hated, but I have to say this look. Kimberly, the look. It fell short for me. I feel if it was black and not orange, it would have looked good. Yeah, I hated the orange look. It's so ugly. I hated it. I hated I hated the Kimberly orange look. Yes, but I did not like Kim Kardashian's look. Kylie and Kendi's looked okay. I did not like Kris Jenner's look. I did not like Rihanna's look. I think a lot of people are like blinded by Rihanna being like this fashion person because of the yellow look from like years ago now. The yellow gown from years ago now. I think that outfit she wore was ugly in every single like sorry, the outfit, the hair, the makeup, the styling was ugly. Like every single outfit, like Rihanna looked ugly. Sorry, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. You can't shoot me. Um, I think ever since, if, even last year, she looked ugly. Like nobody's gonna tell. Like, sorry, like it's not memorable. I can't remember what she wore last year, but I can remember the yellow look. And I think that's what people like holding on to. That's her only good moment at the Mets, in my opinion. Like I think that yellow look was like rivaled by Beyonce's look that she did on Monday. So I think yeah, Rihanna's out, and like I think that Beyonce look is gonna stay for a long time. The only gripe I had with Beyonce's look, I think Beyonce's look would have looked better if the lower tummy area did not look awkward. That was the only problem I had with the look. The first, like at first when I saw the look, I was like, oh, it's a skeleton. And then I saw that and I could not unsee it. And even now, when I look at the photos, I'm like, there is just something awkward in that area. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I know she's like gained weight and I think she looks cool, like bigger. But I don't think that I don't think that's it. I think there's something. I think the mesh was like different. I don't know. It just looked really weird. It looked like a fat person lost weight and they have their remaining skin like on their tummy. That's how it looked. And Beyonce was never fat, so that I don't know what that's from. Like it was so uncomfortable to look at. I'm not looking at any photos for this like podcast episode because I have every single photo like burned in my brain. Sabrina looked good. Every single person that Jared and Elna, except for the I Love LA girl, her look was terrible. And it's not Jared's fault. It's all her fault because she doesn't have eye for good things. I have a bias with Jared Elna. If you don't know what Jared Elner is, Jared Elner is Emma Chamberlain's stylist, and I also love Owen Dale, and that's Jared's boyfriend. Um, yeah, I don't know who else I liked. Gigi looked incredible, like insanely incredible. I was like, and then and then like if you watch the live stream, Gigi was talking about like how she like what she thinks of when she's like taking photos. And she was like thinking of Kai. If you don't know who Kai is Gigi's child. And she was like, "Oh, I think of Kai, and then I think of Bradley." And if you don't know who Bradley is, shoot yourself. Bradley is Gigi's boyfriend. He's a very good-looking person. Um, and she, Gigi was like, Gigi was like, when I think of Bradley, I do. I found that was really funny to me. That was really funny. Like it was so funny. Um, I can't remember her name, but her looked she looked really good. Um, why am I blanking? Paloma. Paloma looked really good. Paloma looked iconic, like iconic. She looked really good. Alex Consani looked amazing. I loved when Alex was like wearing like the white robe, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she took it off, and like the dramatic like pull from like the robe, it looked iconic. It looked really cool. Also, did you notice Alex and Hunter Schafer were on the carpet together? They decided to pull the dolls together. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, I think the Met was really cool. I think fashion is art. I think it's really like I was I saw I saw this like months ago, and someone was talking about like the way they dress makes them feel better, and I think that was like mostly my conversation when like my auntie last weekend we're talking about clothes, and she was like, "Oh, whenever I wear certain amount of with certain clothes, I feel better than how I used to feel before." It was just so profound, and that was like my dissertation. If you guys remember from last year, I was like talking about like clothing being a sense of like um armor for a lot of people, and I believe like if you don't care about the way you like dress, it's the same idea. I think when you don't care about the way you dress, the reason why you dress like a slob is because you believe if you put too much work in, a lot of people are gonna like judge you and think that you are try hard or like, you care too much, and that's what I was talking about. I literally would swap places with Gigi's outfit if I could. I'm just gonna go on Vogue.com because I need to see this looks again. I hate. I know I was not gonna talk about. I hated Jisoo's outfit. I hated Lisa's outfit. I know I gave Lisa my best dress last year. I hated that outfit with every single vein in my body. Like, no. I loved Haley's. I loved. By Haley, I mean Haley Bieber. I don't know what's happening with the lights. I think the lights are telling me to end this podcast episode for this week before they explode. And I'm never buying anything from Timu ever again. So something Something's coming from that soon. I hate Timu with every vein in my body. I hate that company. Um, don't worry. Don't you worry. Since Timu wants to play with my business, I will destroy theirs. Um, I really don't know what to say. Because, like, these lights are not working. They're, like, flashing. Um, Doja Cat. Yeah, she looked good. Honestly, I think I've spoken about most of the people I liked and most of the people I want to like see or wanted to see or like watch them at for. Um, yeah, I think that's my thoughts for this year, and we'll have to wait till next year to like get my thoughts on the Mets again. Um, the lights are really annoying me, and I don't want to stop this and like record again because I literally have 5 hours to record this and like upload this. So yeah, truly, that's all that has been on my mind for this week. I'll speak to you next week. Goodbye.